Welcome you all in our session. Today we are going to discuss the passing package for the subject electromagnetic waves or field theory. So we'll give some tips. Please follow these tips. We surely promise you that you can clear the subject without any doubt. Within 10 hours you can clear. Yes, the requirement is at least you have to maintain one strong answer per module. So, five modules are there, at least one strong answer you have to maintain at least from each module. Focus the concept, important derivations, and short numericals. That is a major tip we would like to suggest you. Yes, in the module one, the thing is based upon the repeated questions, we found that you can go through the following topics. Just go through the Coulomb's law and the corresponding equation. Then like electric field intensity is equal to F by Q. That equation, how the elaboration, please go through that. And the electric field due to the three parameters. One is point charge, other one is line charge, then sheet charge. This equation you can remember and apply anywhere related to the particular topic. Even you can go through the topic electric field density D is equal to epsilon into E. Then must study one like a problem type 2 to field point, like a field point and line diagram. At least we can go through this problem. It is very simple. Even probable questions are define Coulomb's law and derive the electric field at a point charge. Then field due to infinite line charge and a short numerical on electric flux. These are the very simple one which you already studied in the plus two based, PUC based. So you can answer it without any doubts. Please go through it and make a short notes based upon these points. And this is enough for module 1. While coming to the module 1, so you have to mainly focus on the Gauss law and potential. The main concept echo based upon the previous year question papers are, so you have to go through Gauss law. What is Gauss law? Statement also you have to remember. Then applications of Gauss law is very important, point, line, and sheet. Then Gauss divergence theorem in the form of differential form. Even you have to go through the Maxwell equations and the statements. Then potential, equation for the potential. So must study problems are applications of Gauss law. It is mandatory and the potential difference between 2 points. At least you can make it right. The probable questions are statement and applications of Gauss law. Anyone define the potential and derive the point charge, derive the Maxwell equations. If you go through it, I promise you that you will be getting not even pass marks, at least a good score. I can promise you. Even module 3, you can see the core concept is you have to talk about the Laplace transform and remember the statements, Poisson equations, Biot-Savart law, Ampere circuited law. These are the unavoidable points which is comes under module 3. The must studies questions are Laplace equation. Whatever I have mentioned, you try to elaborate and focus. Surely the marks will come to you. Even Biot-Savart law, the equations, derivations is very important. Solve the Laplace equations and in Cartesian, apply the Ampere's law in the infinite wire. That you please remember. Based upon the university questions, I found that this question is repeated several number of times. You may have a chance. Then the numerical on magnetic field using Biot-Savart. So these are the valuable points which are comes under module 3. Please focus these questions. If you have short hours, very less time, at least 10 hours, you can manage it. Then in the module 4, like magnetic force and material and inductance. Core concepts is force moving on the charge. F is equal to QVB sin theta or Q into V cross B. Force between the current element, magnetization and permeability, inductance equations. These are the core concept you have to focus. So if you focus this course concept, you can study the following questions. Force on the moving charge, then define the inductance with example. Define the magnetization. Study the BH curve. So you have to study about permeability, coercivity, retentivity. Those parameters you should understand. Then must study problems are force between the current and element. If you understand this equation, surely you can apply. Boundary conditions you need to apply. Boundary condition may be a little bit complicated. I can remember at least the steps. Surely you can crack it. There is no issues. So these are the important questions and like tips for from the module 4. Then module 5, I can give some few more suggestions like Maxwell's equations and EM waves. You have to study the Faraday's law, then displacement current and Maxwell equations in the point form. This is actually unavoidable point. I can promise you that these questions definitely one or other way you can expect in the university examination. So wave equations also important. Then skin depth, equation for the skin depth and Poynting theorem. Poynting theorem also I can say that it is one of the sure short questions, evergreen questions I can say. Then must study questions are Maxwell equations, EM wave equations in the free space. Okay, probable questions. Define the Poynting theorem and you can have a brief derivations and derive the EM wave equations for dielectric. It may be like air or water, right? You prepare according to the different type of dielectric media. So these are the probable questions from module 5. Surely, I think you can crack it. Even if you have very short hours, I can schedule. Even 1 hour, you can refer module 1 theory and 1 to 2 problems. That is enough for module 1. From module 2, you can go through the core concept, which I already mentioned, ghost law derivation plus one problem. It is like a third hour you can plan for like module 3, Laplace and Biot-Savart equation with a numerical example. The another 2 hours you can dedicate for force, inductance, and boundary condition from module 5. Another 2 hours you please dedicate for the Maxwell equations, Poynting theorem, and EM waves, concept of EM waves. Then revise the formulas which I already mentioned and prepare cheat notes. Okay, so that you can keep on memorizing and you can recall it. Kindly write and practice instead of reading. Then at last you can go for full length questions from any modules. So these are, if you still time remaining, you try to solve few more problems so that you can confidently appear for the examination. So these are the suggestions from our side. So we wish you all the very best for your exam. So similarly, if you require this kind of lecture series and study tips, please subscribe our channel. I request you to like and give the valuable comments for our improvement, and also share with the people those who are working on it, the same subjects. Okay, happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Request everybody, if you have any, like these questions are repeated, do let us know and we'll improve it. Okay, so suggestions after completion of the examination, you can give your valuable comments through the comment box. Happy learning. I wish you all the very best for your examination. Remember, these questions are already based upon we prepared repeated questions. Surely you can crack the examination and prepare well. And also, if you prepare this, it will be useful for your gate examination as well. Happy learning. Wish you all the very best for your examination.